Welcome back to another Juicy React.
Yes, thanks so much for clicking on the video today. We've got some fun reactions. Today we've got strangest things found in the Philippines. This was a reaction request.
Yes.
So thanks for sending those in. Guys, if you do want to send us something, Instagram is the best place to do that because we're looking through our Instagram DMs. So much stuff is coming in. So please give us a follow on there. Our handles are in the description. If you're interested in the YouTube channel as well, if you found us through this channel, we do have our main YouTube channel, our vlogging channel, the Juicy Vlog. So that link is in the description as well.
Yes.
But without further ado, shall we jump straight in? Strangest, oops, minimized it. That's helpful. Strangest things found in the Philippines. Don't know if we need sound for this or not. 3, 2, 1.
From dogs riding motorcycles to inmates dancing for the Pope, here are 12 of the craziest things found in the Philippines.
We know where that is, don't
We
we?
nearly have been there, but we haven't been there. Great story.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro. Here we go.
Number 12.
I'm excited for this
Tarsiers. Tarsiers are considered to be one of the world's smallest primates. Found in a few places in Asia, there are 3 types of tarsier, but the Philippine tarsier is native to, guess where? The Philippines. They have been around for about 40 million years, but are now in danger of extinction because of habitat loss, and they are very difficult to raise in captivity. Only about 50%
They were so hard to film, weren't they?
in the wild survive. The BBC made a documentary on the tarsier called Meeting the World's Smallest Primate, all about the tarsier and how the animal's growing popularity is actually putting
Oh, that's not cute.
However,
I haven't seen the move before, so quick.
they refer to tarsiers as marsupials, which they are not. They are primates. And the big one was that they called the documentary Meeting the World's Smallest Primate, which it is not. If the BBC can't get it right, how is there hope for the rest of us? What are we supposed to use as credible sources nowadays? Do you know what the smallest primate in the world is? Let us know in the comments below. The answer is coming up.
I actually thought it would be
Tarsiers only grow to be about 3.5 to 6 inches long, excluding the tail, which is usually twice the length of the body. They weigh about 2 to 5.4 ounces and live for about 16 years. They are famous for their large eyes.
Their eyes are so weird.
Size as their brain. They have super long fingers.
This is a lot of time on Tarsiers.
Yeah.
2-hour video, guys.
Rotate 180 degrees. Their face is short with large membranous ears that are almost constantly in motion, and they have thick, silky fur. They move by leaping from tree to tree at about 10 to 15 feet at a time. Unfortunately, there are only about 5,000 to 10,000 left in the wild. And the title for the smallest primate in the world goes to Bertha's mouse lemur. Number 11, Waterfall Restaurant. The Villa Escondido Plantations and Resort is a working coconut.
We've tried to go here 3 times, haven't we?
It's already beautiful and charming, but it is home to one of the most unique restaurants in the world. The tables and cook station all sit at the bottom of a waterfall. Guests are able to enjoy their meal as the water rushes along their feet.
But apparently if you go, you're not guaranteed to be able to do this. It's like weather dependent.
No shoes, no problem. The small waterfall known as Labasin Falls is not actually a natural fall, but instead is the runoff from the Labasin Dam, the Philippines' first hydroelectric plant. The entire villa is a historical plantation surrounded by mountains and coconut trees.
We have to get there at some
Once
point.
guests have dried off from their refreshing lunch, they can enjoy numerous local activities such as bamboo rafting, bird watching, and can even venture off to nearby rural villages on an ox-drawn jeepney. Coconut harvesting lessons are also available on the plantation grounds. I really want to go here. Number 10, the world's first biodegradable car. Also known as the Phoenix, this bamboo and rattan roadster was designed by award-winning Filipino designer Kenneth Cobonpue and Albrecht Berkner. The roadster is basically made
when you get a new car, you just compost it.
Their vision of future sustainable transportation.
That's crazy.
In industrialized countries,
Looks cool.
people tend to keep a car for about 5 years, and cars require a massive amount of non-renewable resources.
That's why you need a biodegradable car. I take it back.
Automobiles. For everywhere else,
the production
cars
of
are
it.
extremely expensive, and people tend to keep them 10 to 20 years. It took a team of weavers and craftsmen.
It's true. People don't keep cars long these days, do they? They're on leases, 3-year leases or whatever.
Between 5
but then
to
it
10
just
years,
go.
and then it can be
I know, but I'm saying that's one person getting through a lot of cars.
However, the outer skin of the car can just be replaced at very low cost if the owner wants to keep the car longer. The Phoenix is around 3.89 meters long. The designers say the car is inspired by nature.
How does it have an engine?
Structure similar to that of a spine found in a vertebrate or a plant. There's still no word on what engine will power the car, but it might be 100% electric. Number 9,
It might be
Bogey
100%
Rider.
electric.
A few years ago, a dog made waves as he rode a bike in the Philippines. wearing a certified helmet specifically made for him.
Oh my God.
See, I feel like
The
that's
dog
fairly
is to be walking
standard.
around the streets of
Not with a
Manila,
helmet on.
sitting on the front of his
True.
companion's motorcycle. Gilbert, the dog's owner, wanted to get a dog for companionship and for
In
someone to
Europe,
protect
you would
him.
never see
The dog
that.
has never
I feel like
fallen off.
out here you
However,
would see that more
in
often.
traffic, he jumped off to tackle
Whoa,
thugs
what?
trying to steal his owner's gold necklace. Gilbert
Wow.
said that he started training Bogey early and he already knew how to fetch at 2 months old. Gilbert loves taking him on trips around the Philippines and treats Bogey like his own son. If you're lucky, you
What?
might see them driving around Manila.
Look out
and
for
now
him.
for number 8, but first be sure to subscribe if you're new here. We would love to have you.
Get
Number
that plug
8,
in.
Barrel Man. The Barrel Man is an easy to find and popular souvenir in the Philippines. The Barrel Man is so popular that it even had its own exhibits in museums. It's basically a wooden figure of a man surrounded by a wooden barrel, hence the
Haven't
name.
seen that.
Okay, yeah, whatever. But there is a
Me after
surprise
quarantine.
hidden under the barrel. When you lift the man out of the barrel, you will get a huge male organ sprung in your face.
That is a
Catches
huge male
people off
organ.
guard unless you know
Wow.
that it's there. While no one is really sure of the
Oh, it's on like
origins
a
of
thing
the
so it goes
barrel,
like that with his
Oh,
arm.
no way. What?
art, culture, and jokes for years. Depending on the size of the barrel man, they range anywhere from about $8 to $23. In recent years, a
Bargain.
That's
barrel woman has
hilarious.
appeared. You can probably
Wait.
guess what the surprise is there. Number 7, Sinarapan.
A male organ?
The Sinarapan is known as
That would be a
the world's
surprise.
smallest fish that we eat and is only found in the Philippines. They
I'll
are
fill you
also
up.
found in Bato and Buhi lakes. This fish has been recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the smallest commercially harvested fish. Not the
Wow.
smallest fish known. These fish are transparent and have large
Ooh.
black eyes, which is the only thing that
Bit-
Putting
bit
your
weird.
hand into lots
However,
of
in some
them.
specimens, the snout is
Gooey.
black and there might be a faint black vertical stripe under the eyes and a row of dark spots at the base of the fin, if you have a magnifying glass and if you care. They are about half an inch in length, but they can
This
be a little
woman's
smaller
savage.
or longer. To eat them, they are often boiled with vegetables
many
or
do you have
fried
to
in oil.
have?
They are popular because of their great flavor. However, they are also sold as dried cakes or sheets and are also available in blocks of frozen, uncooked sinarapan for you to prepare at home. If anyone watching this video is from the Philippines or if you've been there, let us know if you've eaten
Probably in
sinarapan
them
and
dried
what you
fish
think of it.
stalls that
Number
you see
Maybe,
on road
yeah.
The
trips and
world's
stuff.
largest pair of shoes. This might not be the
We know
first
this.
thing you think
Yeah,
of when
we've
you
seen
think
this
of the
already.
Philippines. However, did you know that the world's largest pair of shoes sits in the town of Marikina in the Philippines?
We
So
should go there and just
good.
make a whole vlog about this
I'm
pair of
not
shoes,
quite
if it's still there.
They are made
So-
out of real
journey
leather
to
and
finding
measure
them.
over 17
Yeah.
feet long and 8 feet wide. In order to fit into these shoes without any
The
help,
world's
you have to be
largest is in the Philippines. It's awesome.
125 feet tall.
So
In
funny.
reality, they can fit about 30 people inside. It took 10 people 77 days to make these shoes, and they were certified by the Guinness Book of World Records in 2002. The
Cool.
shoes are made out of genuine leather and cost about 2 million Philippine pesos, or a little over
They look like- they are shoes, aren't they? Like-
$150,000.
It's not like a plastic
No,
shoe.
it's an actual shoe.
Marikina Riverbanks Mall, where they are joined by other normal-sized shoes. Because of these shoes, Marikina is now known as the shoe capital of the Philippines.
You would have told us that before, that's why.
Yeah.
Also known as the Black Nazarene, the Pung Nazareno is a life-size dark wooden sculpture of Jesus carrying the cross en route to his crucifixion. It was carved from wood in the 16th century and was taken to the Philippines in 1606.
Wow, it's old.
It is very sacred to the Catholics in the Philippines. They believe the statue is able to heal terminal cancers and other illnesses, to grant petitions, and to help those in need. The Jesus figure got its dark complexion when the wooden statue survived a burning ship on its way from Mexico to the Philippines.
Wow.
Each year there are 3 annual processions where the Black Nazarene is
Oh, they
taken
take it
out from
around.
its shrine and it
Okay.
makes its way along
we
the
seen
streets
that?
of
That
Manila.
happens
Anywhere from 6 to 8 million people will
in
gather
Manila,
to see
right?
the celebration that takes place
Dunno.
on January 9th. Number
Yeah, I
4.
think I've heard of
Tamaras.
it.
Someone we know
Tamaras,
when,
or
and I can't-
Mindoro dwarf buffalo,
Well, number
is a
4
critically
already.
endangered animal native to the Philippines.
Haven't
It
seen
looks
one of
a little
those,
bit like
don't
a
think.
small water buffalo and is the largest
The horns
mammal
are so
in the
weird.
Philippines.
So, like,
It is actually one of
streamlined.
the rarest mammals
Is it?
on Earth.
I mean, like, they're
Massive.
flat, aren't
Alright,
they?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the rest of it's not streamlined, but the horns are.
Powerful horns, which can measure about 20 inches. The horns of the males are thicker and longer
Scary
than those of the
looking, isn't
females.
it?
Mm.
It weighs in at about 485 to 661 pounds. The Tamara used to be found all over Mindoro, but because of humans taking over its habitat
Mindoro.
and hunting, they are only limited to some grassy, marshy areas. Tamaras can live for about 20 to 25 years. These animals are also known to be nocturnal. However, if they are captive, they tend to be active during the day and the evening. Number 3. The world's largest banknote. Created in 1998, the world's
Bigger than the
largest
shoe?
single banknote is the 100,000 peso note created by the government of the Philippines. It was designed to celebrate 100 years of
Cool.
independence from Spanish rule. The note is
Didn't know that
commemorative.
existed.
Imagine rocking up to like
collectors.
7-Eleven with one of them notes
Notes for 100
and trying to get change.
So you can actually use it.
I
I
know.
reckon someone would be like, come on, mate.
I've never seen
Has
that.
a regular
100,000.
legal printer
What's that in
paper.
pounds?
The banknote has
100,000's
20
like-
features, including a
Don't.
hologram, so it
I'll
is
just do the
extremely
maths.
difficult to
It's
counter.
like £100.
Number 2, Hobbit House. The
It's
Hobbit
not.
House
It's
was recently on
£120.
CNN Go's list of world's weirdest themed restaurants.
No, it's
The restaurant was
not.
founded in
It's
1973 in
£1,600.
Manila, Philippines by Jim
Oh,
Turner,
100,000.
a volunteer from Iowa who rescued
Yeah,
people
sorry.
or dwarves from the slums and carnivals and variety shows where
Hobbit
they were
House, what?
mistreated. Inspired by his favorite author, J.R.R. Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings book series, it is the only restaurant in the world which is completely staffed by little people. Jim employed them
No
as waiters,
way.
bartenders, cashiers, entertainers, and even bouncers. Later on, they became managers and even owners. Jim and the Hobbit House
So you
did
have
to
wonderful
be-
things for little people in the Philippines who are often shunned as outcasts or feared because people
That's cool.
think they embody
Yeah.
evil spirits. At the Hobbit House, they have become popular characters who serve drinks, crack jokes, and even
Wow.
entertain on stage. The Hobbit House is known to have the smallest Elvis impersonator in the world, but talent scouts from Japan stole him
In the
away.
world.
Until Jim passed away in 2016, he was known to hang out in the Hobbit House every night with his employees, who he considered his family. Over the years,
Wow.
the children and grandchildren of his employees have also found work at the Hobbit. Lonely Planet has called it one of the trippiest bars in the world.
Where did it say it
Number
was?
1, dancing
I don't know.
inmates. Cebu Provincial Detention and Rehabilitation
How know
Center,
this?
a maximum security prison in Cebu, Philippines, made a claim to fame when their inmates got together to reenact the dance from Michael Jackson's Thriller around 2007.
As
Dancing
if.
is encouraged as part of the rehabilitation program at the prison, and not only have they performed Thriller, but many others that have become popular, such as Gangnam
Hilarious.
Style.
They got a huge
They have their
repertoire.
own choreographers and inmates.
They look well good. Look how actually in line they are.
Yeah.
Repertoire of more than
I found that all
2,000
hard
dances.
to watch in a way,
Over
because you know they're all like
2,000
criminal,
inmates welcome
Yeah.
a
people
high
to
security
the
prison. They're all
perform the
really
folk
bad
dance.
people.
They have also
But-
been seen dancing with U.S. Navy SEALs. About 100 inmates also tried to go on tour after the release of their famous Thriller video. The group tried to go to the
How can they
Simulog
go on
Festival,
tour?
however, they were turned down because the majority of inmates had committed serious crimes. But
Yeah,
this did
that's what I
not
was saying.
discourage the inmates as they just continued dancing within the walls of the rehabilitation center and performed for an audience there. They received a lot of donations, and in 2010, the government suspended the dance program to investigate the prison's accounting. The prison has been criticized
Yeah.
for exploiting its prisoners and not improving their living conditions. Thanks for
Right.
watching. I think it's time
Wow.
for a trip to the
I feel like I
Philippines.
don't know much about prisons here.
I'm with you. Oh wait, we're already here. Cool, that's awesome. I didn't know so many of those things. So that was
video.
12, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys, if you know any more cool videos like this, actually we have another similar one coming up.
Do we?
I'm hoping it's different stuff. I haven't looked at it properly
Cool.
yet, but someone requested it. As we said, guys, give us a follow on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here. Subscribe to our other YouTube channel if you fancy it. And we'll see you in the next Juicy Reacts.
Bye.